I'm going to make an onion mushroom vinaigrette topping for hamburgers or steak. Just slice up the garlic or chop it up. When it comes to the mushrooms, slice them as thin as you can, like so. And when it comes to the onion we're going to make julienne. Just cut the end off where the knot is, that way nothing will stick together. And just continue like that until you have a nice julienne cut. And then we're going to saute it in oil, mix the herb, and wind up with a very quick and delicious topping for a hamburger. Now this may look like an awful lot, but don't forget, mushrooms, they shrink down to nothing. The onions will shrink. And we're going to put some olive oil in there. And saute this. Season it with a little salt and pepper. And then at the very end, add the balsamic. So we wind up with a mushroom and onion tasting vinaigrette to go on top of hamburgers. It's a high flame. Olive oil. I saved my bottle of the sriracha hot sauce. I use it for oil. It's about the best one I have. No drip. And I'll put in there salt and pepper. Get a nice salt pepper mix like that. Make it yourself. This way the amount of pepper is in there already with the mix. You don't have to carry around salt and pepper separate. And you put the amount of pepper that you like in the mix. So what we're going to do is not waste the film on this. You're going to cook this with a high flame until it starts to shrink up a little. And then we will lower the flame, because we don't want burnt onions, we just want everything cooked nice. So just keep cooking this, stirring it, and I'll put the dry oregano in there now. This is a nice fresh dry oregano from a specialty store. Not specialty, but all they do is sell herbs and ship herbs. So they're always nice and fresh for a dry item. But when you can, use fresh. Well, a lot of dry herbs do well. The ones that don't are like rosemary, dill, but thyme and sweet basil. Well, it's been about 5 minutes. Still a nice flame, high flame. Shrinking, the items are shrinking in there. Onions are almost translucent. I used cremini mushrooms because I had them laying around. And what's good about them, they don't give off a lot of liquid like button mushrooms do, but button mushrooms have a better flavor. So these work well with the moist onions. Now we'll add the balsamic vinegar and some mustard, some dijon. and this will really finish it up. And get that Dijon in there. Now we can lower the flame and just allow this to cook nice and easy. We'll put a little more olive oil in there. I'm using extra virgin to make it nice and shiny. Now all I need is a hamburger or a steak, and put this over it. Well, that's it. All done. Nice and soft. You want to spice it up a little, put a little hot sauce in it, go right ahead. Now make a hamburger or a steak and just put this right over it. Enjoy it.